Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Draft of Glory, the series where we're up to nearly 400,000 coins after selling these players for an inflated amount, literally because of the league SBCs. And we're going to clear them all out, guys, and go and hopefully get some more. And you can see 1.2 for him. 1k, a few others as well. This stuff isn't really going to be listed. I could actually list Verdi up, thinking about it. Should I list Verdi up? Yeah, we'll let Verdi fly as well. He's a rare card, and I think there's another page of Serie A players to list on up. I don't think there's any more in here apart from ones which have maybe unsold. How did Kazawa not sell? He was at 1.9 yesterday. Well, I saw him at 1.9, didn't I? Right, I'll start him at 900, see if Kazawa sells there. Relist the rest. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do hit the subscription button and hit the bell button as well so you never miss an upload. And feel free to leave a like rating on the video. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So, player search, change that to Serie A. And I might actually give you an update, actually, guys, as to where we do stand with what's in the club. Obviously, I just want to get rid of these players now, the non-rares, and I can show you what else is in the club and one of the reasons why I am holding on to these players and getting rid of them later on rather than instantly, and that's one of the ways that I've always operated on the Draft of Glory, is by holding on to players, selling them at a later date, and when the players fluctuate, mainly due to SBCs and stuff like that. We've even got a spare footstock card there. I think the only one we were able to get, but that's all the non-rares listed. So with that, in the rest of the club, before we move on in, guys, you can see we've got a scare card of Rafinha, who is not selling. He's actually gone up quite. Oh no, he's not gone up that much, has he? 15k. 17k. No, he was a lot anyway. We've got 83s, a lot of them, which hopefully will sell if we ever do the SBC for the guaranteed team of the week players, or something along them lines anyway, and the rest is just pretty much trash stuff, which hopefully will go up when they do like marquee matchups or something like that. So, formation wise today, I think we've been 4 at the back all week. No, I did a trash draft yesterday, guys. So for the midweek one, we'll go with the 3-4-2-1 and see what we're able to get from this. Now we've got Aubameyang, Illaramendi, Dembele, and Pjanic, which would be difficult to do anything with, guys. So I'm going to go with Aubameyang at striker and maybe try and do something with it. Alexis Sanchez, Coutinho. No Arsenal links. But Eden Hazard could do the work, couldn't he? He could. It's not his inform, but can we get an Arsenal player out here? We have Mahrez now, no Arsenal player. But we have got an insane front three already, guys. With I would say probably one of the best Premier League front lines there. Mahrez would be a good shout, but Mohamed Salah looks absolutely fantastic with a Hunter chem style in him as well. So maxed out pace. We'll go with that. Now I don't really know what we need in the midfield to finish off. None of them. Who do I want to go with though? Toni Kroos, German, no Belgians, no Egyptians. Thiago or Rakitic. I'll go with Toni Kroos. Right midfield. We went with Toni Kroos. Castiello, Delafeu. We'll go with the Premier League player there. And on the left hand side, new one. I don't think there's any. No, there isn't. There's nothing there. This one's just a filler, guys. We'll go with Mtep, the French player, and in the centre mid. Ooh, that's a nice one. Fred, one to watch. Doesn't give me any strong links, but is a nice player. I wanted to do a little bit of a hybrid, but it's not. It's only throwing like good Premier League players my way. Maguire isn't a good Premier League player. Paulista wouldn't offer me anything different. To play it on the safe side, I think Harry Maguire is going to be my pick. I don't really want him in there. Koscielny, Godin, or the Brazilian link. Do I want the Brazilian link or do I want that 91 rated Godin? He's fantastic, but I don't know how I'm going to fit him into the team. So, like, David Luiz is the one which stands out for me. That's annoying. That's annoying. I can't wait till EA start throwing any some extra stuff in there. And we get Chris Smalling as well. So we'll go with Chris Smalling. At least the defence is looking a bit better, innit? And then the goalkeeper, preferably Premier League, Petr Cech, Alisson. Right, Alisson for the goalkeeper there. And we can even sort them two around. And like that. So we've got 93 chem. There's 2 players to take out for it to be a full Premier League draft. We're full Premier League draft stock. We love them. And hopefully try and get some better players. Now we get Haldez, the worst left back I've ever seen in my life. and Florenzi. We'll go with Florenzi. Sidibe, DeMarcos. We'll go with DeMarcos being in form. Goalkeeper. Can we get David De Gea? Nope. Suppose that's good. We get the non-rare pick in there, I suppose. Midfield. We do need a midfielder. Martial. Anthony Martial. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. 96. And we can even swap them 2 round. Go with it like that. And it's just Toni Kroos now. Which needs taken out of the team. He's not going to get taken out of the team like that. Lamella. I might go with him because he might end up jumping on in. Like so. That it does take us to 100. And then striker, we don't really need anyone. Apart from maybe a super sub. Riyad Mahrez actually might be alright on the right-hand side. Playing on the right-hand side as well. As a starter, going like that. And oh, that team looks ridiculous. Like attacking-wise. Pedro is a right winger. None of these are going to work anyway, so we'll go with Pedro. Another Spanish link. Carvajal, Iniesta, Kimmich, Suso, and Coutinho. But I actually do like the look of that Suso card. I don't know if you guys have played with him yet. He looks absolutely fantastic. Do I go with him or do I go with Coutinho? I'll go with Suso. I'll go with Suso. He's one of this week's team of the week. We're 84. It doesn't go to 84. It might go to 85. Who knows if I can get a few high-rated players in this bunch. Chucky Lozano. No other reason to choose him apart from really to give us another rare on the bench. Can I take Lamella out? Sane left. Ooh, Sane or Insigne? Probably going to go with Insigne because Sane, there's no point. We've got enough anyway there. So I'll go with Insigne as my choice on the bench. Chucky Lozano actually does get dipped out now. Is it going to go to an 86? Maybe we get 1 or 2 more good players. Raphael, Nathaniel Klein, Callahan. I've got a feeling we can do some work with them Spanish lot. But I don't think there's only 2 strong links in the whole of the team, which is coming from Smalling and the rest. I'll go with Callahan for the pace. If I swap them 2 over, that's a bit better, isn't it? Doesn't really change much, but I reckon the silver pick's going to come now, guys, which is unfortunate. Have we got it up to an 86? We haven't. And I've got Harry Maguire in my defence. That's never good, is it? Ooh. 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 Now we get Antoine Griezmann, who I don't know whether I have already used in draft. I don't believe I have. And Lewandowski, 91. Obviously, Edison would give me a better goalkeeper rating, but I'm not really interested in any of that. It's between Lewandowski and Antoine Griezmann. He's got Catalyst and Griezmann's got that. Which is the sniper chem style. I'm going to go with Antoine Griezmann, guys, as a super sub. Because he can play both striker and midfield. And he's going to drop out, I think, Florenzi. Does that take us to an 86? It does. Finally takes us to an 86. Not a bad team. Obviously, I want to... Oh, we've got slow as hell. We've got the slowest defence I've ever seen. Have we got any defenders? That is a slow as hell defence. Something I'm a bit wary of, guys. But let's see what we can get on the manager. Which actually didn't matter who we needed as manager, was it? So we've got Spanish, Brazilian. Yeah, it's going to be the Brazilian chem in it because I think there's like 3 players. Yeah, 3 Brazilians in the team, and we'll take that one. And that's the draft done, guys. So midweek we have on this week so far we are on a 2 draft win streak, which is fantastic. I want to try and make it better, guys, because it's our 35th entry, and I want to take it to 22 wins. I want to go unbeaten this week. I want to go unbeaten every week, but obviously I find it tough a few of the times. Let's get into this draft, guys, see how we do, and hopefully pick up 4 wins on the trot. So, guys, moving on into our first game of the day, up against the 4-3-1-2 formation with Lukaku, Zaha, Eden Hazard in form Mane, one to watch Mahrez. This guy literally didn't care about chemistry and just whacked in the best of players in probably every position he got. And even though, well, like if you guys watched the draft yesterday, you'll know we played someone who had decent chemistry and played garbage. Then we played someone who had horrible chemistry and did alright. So I didn't want to be letting anything slip in this first match. We take a 1-0 lead there. Nice bit of skill by Aubameyang, and he puts us 1-0 up in the 3rd minute of the game. Great start, fantastic bit of skill, and the rest was golden. Everything started flowing then. Ball into Aubameyang. He's one-on-one there, able to square the ball over, and Salah puts the ball in, making it 2-0 in the 27th minute. We could have had more goals up until this point as well. But it wasn't to be, guys. 2-0 was enough. We did go on the attack a few times. Went for the shot there, which was blocked by someone who'd already slid. We hit the ball at him. And from that, my opponent pressed start and quit the game. So we get an easy pass into the second round of the draft today. And now we're up against the 4-3-3 formation, 4th variation with Rakitic. Nice little hybrid, actually. Yeah, it is 100 chem. Very nice. I thought it was a Premier League team, but it's not. It's actually it's a La Liga team with in-form Lacazette and in-form Felipe Anderson and some nice players around him as well. Ball into Aubameyang. Aubameyang through to Hazard. Hazard with the L1 facial complete, does the defender. Goes on forward, and then we're able to put the ball into the near post there. I've been practicing that in the weekend league, having a play around, and we do hammer that ball nicely into the bottom corner. Ball through to Bale on the wing. Bale with the drag back. Gets it ball inside to De Bruyne. Nice shot. Beats the keeper from distance with the finesse and ties the game up. The kit he's got as well is the Movember kit. A very, very nice one. Salah into Mahrez. Over to Aubameyang. Aubameyang gets dropped outside the area, but nothing's given. And we went to restart the game. Salah picks up a loose ball. Aubameyang gets it through to Hazard, and that is us back in the league, guys, after a mistake from our opponent giving me the ball so quickly. Then Salah through to Aubameyang. Nice L1, goes for the shot and actually gets a penalty. Even looking back on it, I still don't think it was a pen. Maybe he did get the player rather than the ball. But when we're given a free shot in the game, which is 2-1, look at the injury time as well, guys. 49th minute of 2 minutes, and we do score the goal there, making it 3-1 before half-time. Literally 4.5 minutes into the game there. From the kick-off, we're going hell for leather. Ball into Martial, down to Eden Hazard. Hazard with the ball, cuts on the inside. Nice ball roll, squares it over to Aubameyang. Nice turn, nice shot. Keeper dives totally the wrong way, and we go 3 goals clear. Fantastic finish by Aubameyang and the team itself after conceding that goal very, very early on. It was nice to come back and win the game 4-1, because went for another shot, time finesse, keeper goes to palm it away, goes out for a corner, we're letting it go out for a corner, and that was the end of this game, guys. A person pressed start and disappeared out. So that was us into the semi-finals already of this FUT draft. Our semi-final opponent, 4-3-1-2, Eden Hazard, Lanzini, Lukaku, Jorginho, Kante, Kovacic, David Luiz, Marcelo, Azpilicueta, Pereira and De Gea to complete his team. Nice looking Premier League team with Marcelo thrown in there. 56th minute. This was crazy game. We had like 19 shots, 18 on target, and this was the first goal of it, guys. Ball inside to Aubameyang, nice control, nice drag back again, lines himself up for the shot into the top corner and makes it 1-0 in the 58th minute. Very nice goal from him, and happy as Larry to get the goal after so long as well, after so long of trying to get the first goal. Then from a free kick, chip up, a shot which is blocked but bounces over to Salah. He takes a shot and then it restarts. And it restarts from a terrible rollout from my opponent into my path. We squared the ball over, and that is us 2-0 in the lead. And I think it might have annoyed my opponent, that goal. In the FUTWiz kit as well, you guys know, that FUTWiz kit looking fantastic. And that was us finished, guys. A 2-0 victory in the semi-final of the draft. And we move on to the final. 3 rage quits in a row. Whether we can make it a 4th or not, time will tell. And this will be the final team, guys. A nice 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with big. Like, it's a nice hybrid team. Actually, no, is it a hybrid? I think it's one of them teams where he's gone for one route and ended up with another. But he's got Aubameyang, Ronaldo, Pjanic, Alexandro, Felipe, Romanagli, and De Gea in net as well, but the chemistry is low on his team. Ball into Mohamed Salah in the 3rd minute of the match. He picks it up nicely, gets the ball inside to Aubameyang. Nice turn, brilliant finish near post, and that is us 1-0 up in the 4th minute of the game. But last time we went 1-0 up in a game where it was pretty tight, my opponent came back, so I had to go and get the other goals as soon as possible. And my opponent's still knocking on the door, as you can see. We luckily ping the ball through there. Aubameyang picks it up. Aubameyang with the ball through to Salah. Salah with the shot on goal, driven shot, makes it 2-0, and that gives us that 2-goal lead in the 19th. Very, very nice finish. And looking to push my opponent out of the game as soon as possible. But my opponent did get a goal, and it was a goal which was deserved as well. And what a header that is by Aubameyang, making it 2-1 in the 25th minute and bringing the game back to the competitive state which we had earlier. But into the 28th minute, a free kick not long after he had scored, actually, a chip up, a touch, and the half volley by Eden Hazard makes it 3-1. And does give us that 2-goal advantage over him, which is always nice to get. And then in the 42nd minute before half time, spreading the ball out, the 4-3-4-2-1 formation allows us to get a lot of space, a lot of attacks, a lot of danger, and make it 4-1. Bumbly, horrible goal, but a goal's a goal, guys. 4-1 in the FUT draft final. The start button has been pressed by our opponent, and that will be us picking up another draft victory this week. Let's hope it continues all the way throughout. And with that, we pick up another draft victory, third of the week. I think it was always a given, guys. The formation, the team itself, it looked fantastic. It was an easy one, and with that, we pick up a 4-1 win in the first half. Could have been 5 as well if I'd scored a penalty, but an early rage quit. Anyway, it's been reasonably fast, this draft. I don't even know if the things will have sold. They have sold. 387,000, 2-0, 4-1, 2-0, 4-1. Nice little bit of symmetry there, and we hit a rare gold pack, premium gold pack. Fantastic. Let's see what else we have got rid of though. So FUT Central, moving on into here. Use your head gets me 250 coins, always nice. Plus a Guardian Chem style, which is probably a 200 one there. So we'll get rid of that. We then move on to weeklies. I don't think we can hit any weeklies. Actually we can. Solid defense. 2 more drafts to do that. So transfers, what has sold? One thing selling. Paul Lopez, Verdi 1 free, Kazawa 1k, 450, 900, 500. Ooh, not bad. Some big money there actually. And we'll relist all the Serie A players again, and all the other stuff as well. Probably going to have a clear out in the next episode as well, because I think the trade pile's getting a bit full. So premium gold pack first. Consumables, maybe a huge player. Who knows? Probably not. Not even a board. Dutch centre mid. Wijnaldum 82. We'll hold on to him rather than sell, unless we've already got a version of it. I think. No, we don't. How much is Wijnaldum worth? I mean, he's not even worth selling really. The contracts and stuff are though. So we've got to play a space of 70 on the trade pile. We'll list the contracts for 2. They're selling for. I don't think they're selling for 250 now. Player fitness, centre forward to striker, which costs 200, 400. We'll list that for 350. And that centre forward striker can go. Gladiator Chem style. Was that literally just the one we're doing? Is that a 200 one as well? There's a lot of them which are basically, yeah, 200 there. So that one may or may not go, who knows. And we'll discard the 2 kits. So that's it. 60k back. 60 coins back, sorry. And now we're on to the rare gold packs. Can they pay out? Can they pay out? No 86. Board? No board either. God damn, that was filthy. Belhanda. 80 rated player, Belhanda. And anything else in there? No. Contracts, consumables, all over the shop. Rough again, guys. This is the worst possible packs. Nep said it at the start of last year that these were the worst possible packs, the rare gold packs, and I'm starting to agree with him now because I'm not liking them. The amount of times I've won the draft on this series and the amount of times I've got this has been ridiculous. I don't know how much that one goes for, so we'll let it fly. That's an expensive one, isn't it? Well, 1 free. We'll list it for 1-2, unless I see any for 1-2 up. Right, we'll list that one for 1-2. And that one can go. So 1k there. Stadium and Stadium. And we're keeping 2 pretty nasty looking players, to be fair. Right, rare gold pack next. Oh, nothing again. Nothing again. Board at least. We've hit a board. A German board. A goalkeeper. German goalkeeper's never nice. It is Baumann, 83 rated. I think I've already got him. I remember looking at him at the start of the episode, actually. I think I already do have him. Which I do. Man City kit. Contracts left, right and centre. 3 squad fitnesses. So that's about 3k back there. I don't think yet again, guys, we've made our money back instantly on the draft. So it's unfortunate. It happens on the series, as you guys have watched. Hoping that maybe the next draft will feature a new team of the week. So I'm going to play a draft, then I'm going to come back to the series and open for the new team of the week. And hopefully that will... How much that one sell for? 550, 250. Let's do it for 5. No, let's do it 450. That one can go. And Wolfsburg kit, badge, sorry, and a Man City kit. How much do you sell for? We'll let someone take it for 200 if anyone wants it, because there was one up there anyway. And trade pile, keep. Right, we are up to 391,000. 6 things have sold since we've listed stuff up. All the squad fitnesses and the Guardian Chem style. Clear. Right, on to the next episode, guys. Hopefully try and stay over 400k next time. Leave a like, rate and subscribe. Bye bye.